There we go.
Hi, my name is Maz. I promised every Friday, I know, but I haven't been well, diabetic, and I've had a bit of a tummy bug. And this is Tasha, my dog. She's old now, she's 12, and she hasn't been too well. So animals comes first. They're the most loyal thing you'll have as a friend. So you've got to look after them. Um, I'm into the paranormal. I've seen spirits. I've heard them all my life, even as a child in my dreams. Um, One thing I would like to talk about is sort of how they come in your dreams. It's like I lost mum 14 months ago, and I lost my dad 20 odd years ago to cancer. My mum, it was dementia, it was hard, and it's the most, oh, it's heartbreaking when they go like that. She had a good life, 91, but it was hard on the family. But um, it's life, isn't it, really? But it's her dreams, and she have come through in dreams. Um, my dad came through in dreams. The daughter I lost, she didn't see the earth, and I had one of the one survived the pregnancy, one didn't. So, and they've all come through. And what I want to talk to you really about is 20 odd years ago, my auntie Flossie died of cancer. Wound cancer. Never had any children, but she had wound cancer. My mum lived in Fishponds in Bristol, and she used to have to travel down to Nelsey with my uncle to help look after her. And towards the end, mum and dad went down and stayed with my uncle. Never had no children, so you needed someone that could understand. She didn't tell us girls it was her last weekend, on Earth. Ah, it was about 1 o'clock in the morning. I'd woken up from a sleep and I could see my granddad and my nan and Auntie Flossie was in the middle holding a Bible. The big old fashioned Bible. She had it in her hands and she had a peach nightdress on, peach bed jacket. And I thought, what's she doing here? And then I drifted back off. I got up in the morning and I went straight to the phone and phoned me mum, asked me, and she said, look, I've got some disturbing news for you, my love. She said, your Auntie Flossie died 1 o'clock this morning. And I said, no, she was in the bedroom with Nan and Grandad. No, she died at 1 o'clock. I said, mum, could you tell me what she had on? Oh, a peach nightdress and a peach bed jacket. That was what she liked. And I told me mum. Oh, she said, my God, she said, she must have come straight to you. I said, yeah, but I didn't realise it was her last. Because so I didn't want to upset you. And I thought, kind of, I felt happy that they should take the trouble, my nan and granddad, to bring my Auntie Flossie straight to me to tell me she's all right and they're going on their way. There was another incident when I was a child. I used to always say to my mum, I've had a dream, but I was awake. They thought I was a bit, as kids go. I could see what I thought was my sister Pauline in a coffin, but keep laying her head going up like that. And I could never I can still remember it now. The mum happened to have some photographs given her of her family, and one of them was her sister Betty that died when she was 21. Tuberculosis, it was bad in those days. And I said, oh, well, I thought that was Pauline. Pauline's identical to Betty. It was Betty I was seeing. The lifting of the head, I think she said, to me now I can interpret the dream. It wasn't my sister, it was Auntie Betty. It's, I'm all right. They got ways of letting us know that they're all right. Some remember their passing over. Some don't remember. You know, my dad was a very strong believer in that life goes on. And he used to say, like, because he died of cancer as well, and he used to say, "Oh, I seen our Frida, Flossie. She was walking around with a little girl. My sister was a little girl, and they're dressed in black. I didn't say nothing to him, but that's how he passed. But my dad showed himself 3 weeks after he passed over. Brought some flowers to me. Said, I'm all right. Don't grieve. But I had to, at that time, I didn't, my grieving, of course I did. I love my father, and he never hurt anyone in life, so he wasn't going to hurt anyone in the etheric world. But losing my mum, that's the last person, that is the most heartbreaking thing I've gone through. But I know she's all right. She's, I've seen her. I sat out the back in the garden. It's like a communal garden, it's flat. And looked in through the door and she was stood there. I was on the phone to my sister then, and I said, she raced across because I said, I've just seen her there, I've just seen her there. And she went, oh, I'll come over. She thought I had a funny turn. But I had my grandchildren in the flat, and I was worried that they might see her. Of course, they wouldn't have. She only showed herself to me. But in my shock, I was worried. But I've been lucky to see some people don't. I've heard spirit as well. People calling me anything. They'll call again. But that's it, I'm busy, you've got to wait until I can accept you. I'm still trying to get a group up together. You can't do it overnight. You've got to wait until the right people come. And as I live in a flat, you can hear people coming in and out, and it's not always acceptable to start a group here. So I'm looking for somebody that can hold one in their house and we can go, or can offer a room. We could do it there, but I do want to carry on. I've brought up my family. They're okay. It's like I need anything from a family. I've got 6 boys, 1 girl. And they're all grown up now, so it's time that I can start my spirit work. Part of your spirit work is what you don't realise. When you come into this world, you've got to grow up, be an adult. You've got to learn. You all learn by our mistakes. Nobody's perfect in this world. If somebody comes and says, I'm perfect, I've never done anything wrong, I say, well, you're not of this world then, because we learn by our mistakes. Then you get married, you've got to bring up your children, keep them safe, hope they go on the right path. Some do, some don't. Can't do no more. Then spirit work, the other part of your spirit work starts. Finding your guide, working with spirit, but they're not the boss of you. You've got your own free will. Nobody can tell you what to do in this world or in the other. We've got our free will. And some of my children see spirits, some don't. They can all see it. We can all see it. There's nobody knows better than anyone else. We've all got the same gifts if we choose to develop it. And now I'm at the state where, yes, I've always seen spirit, and different things have happened, and they move things, they put things back. They don't bother me, I think, so well, they're trying to get me to notice about something, I hope as the week goes on, you'll understand a lot more of me, and when my groups come up, I'm going to get a camera as well, a special camera, pick up spirit in a scientific way, etheric people, and see if we can show you something, some proof. I've had my proof and I'm satisfied with it. But there's some people out there that's going to listen to this need more proof. Well, that's new, Shane. Now I'm gonna have to close because, for one, I thought somebody was gonna cook my dinner, and it is not. I've got to cook my dinner and see to my little pooch, my dog, Tasha. I will introduce, when the group starts, I do promise to put them all on my YouTube channel. You'll be introduced to them all, have all their points of view, and see where we go from there. Well, keep safe, and my thoughts goes out to the American people with Hurricane Sandy, hoping things will get back to normal as soon as possible. Bye.